There are 3 simple steps for the quick solutions to interpret the ABG result. So what is the acid-base balance? It is actually the body's mechanism to maintain a stable pH level in the blood. It is essential for the proper cellular function and the overall health. The normal pH range in the blood is 7.35 to 7.45, and if the pH is less than 7.35, you call that as acidosis. And if it is more than 7.45, you call it as alkalosis. If the key components of the arterial blood gas analysis you wanted to interpret means you need to by heart 3 important components. Number 1 is pH, which indicates acidity, otherwise alkalinity of the blood. Normal pH is 7.35 to 7.45, and the second component will be PaCO2, that is the partial pressure of carbon dioxide. This indicates the respiratory component, that is PaCO2 normal range is between 35 to 45 mmHg. And the third component will be bicarbonate, which indicates the metabolic component, that is kidneys. The normal range is between 22 to 26 milliequivalent per liter. Did you notice there are 2 important organs are involved? One is lungs and the other one is the kidney. Simple steps to interpret the ABG results. Number 1 is look at the pH first. If the pH is normal, then check for the PaCO2. Step 2 is look at the bicarbonate. And step 3, look for the compensation. So let me go step by step. Okay. Step 1 is look at the pH first. If the pH is less than 7.35, it indicates acidosis, and if it is more than 7.45, it indicates alkalosis. Example is, if the pH is 7.50, it means it is alkalosis, and if it is 7.32, it means it is acidosis. Imagine if the pH is going to be normal, then how will you be able to check whether the given statement is acidosis or alkalosis? So we have to check for PaCO2. So if the PaCO2 is more than 45, it indicates acidosis, okay, just opposite to pHs, okay? If PaCO2, if it is going to be less than 35, it indicates alkalosis. So the example is if PaCO2 is 30, it is alkalosis, and if the PaCO2 is 50, okay, it is indicates the acidosis. So now look at the bicarbonate. If the bicarbonate goes in the same direction as pH, it means metabolic component. For example, okay, if it is increased, bicarbonate and pH in the same direction, so that is going to be metabolic. It may be increased or it may be decreased, but both are in the same direction. That is why we consider as the metabolic. Imagine, okay, if the bicarbonate is increased and the pH is decreased. So what does it mean? Either it may be. So we refer this as a respiratory component. Okay. And one more thing I want to tell you is either one of them may be increased or decreased, but if one of them is normal also, okay, you have to go only for the respiratory. Okay, so if bicarbonate goes in the opposite direction as a pH, that is a respiratory component, we already learned it. Let me solve out some of the sums as follows. Example is the pH is 7.32, means it is decreased because the normal is 7.35 to 7.45, and the bicarbonate is also decreased. Okay, first let me diagnose it. If the pH is going to be decreased, I told it is acidosis. Okay, it is less than 7.35. So bicarbonate and both are in the same direction. So I have to go for the metabolic only because it is both are in the same direction. This answer is metabolic acidosis. This pH is 7.50, it means alkalosis, right? So bicarbonate is less, both are in opposite directions, so I have to put as respiratory alkalosis. Oh, exactly the same answer. So step 3 is look for the compensation. So if it is fully compensated, the pH will be normal. Don't bother about the PaCO2 and the bicarbonate, it will be high or low, okay? If pH is normal, everything is normal, right? It's fully compensated, I mean. Okay, this is a sum where the pH is going to be, it's normal, right? See, it's between 7.35 to 7.45, it's normal. Okay, so now I can't diagnose whether it is acidosis or alkalosis. So I need to check for the PaCO2. As I told you, if it is normal, we have to go for the PaCO2. It is 50. So should I have to go for acidosis or alkalosis? Yes, it is acidosis. Okay. Yes. So bicarbonate is also increased. So I told you if one of the component is going to be opposite, then also it is going to be respiratory. So now it is fully compensated, right? Because of this one. So it is fully compensated respiratory acidosis will be the answer is. Got it? Next one. You need to check partially compensated if all the values are abnormal, like pH will be abnormal, PaCO2 abnormal, and the bicarbonate also will be abnormal. Let me look at this one. So the pH is 7.30, the normal is 7.35, right? Yeah, this could be acidosis. Got it. Okay. So bicarbonate. So this is increased, opposite, right? I have to go for respiratory because both are opposite. But PaCO2 is also increased because 35 to 45 is going to be normal. Okay, all are abnormals. So that is why all are abnormal. So I have to go for the partially compensated respiratory acidosis. It is partially compensated respiratory acidosis. The right answer is. Yeah. What about uncompensated? Okay. In uncompensated, only one will be normal, either bicarbonate or the PaCO2. So this may be normal, this should be abnormal. And if this is abnormal, this may be normal. But pH will be abnormal, right? So in that case, it is going to be uncompensated. So let me look at this one. So the pH is going to be decreased. So I have to put acidosis because it is less than 7.35. Okay, and this is normal. I told you. Okay, when it's going to be normal, also we have to consider not opposite, right? We have to consider as respiratory. Okay, and PaCO2 is increased, so I have to say it is yeah. Okay, now like one is normal and the other one is abnormal, but pH will be abnormal. So my criteria is fulfilled. It is going to be uncompensated respiratory acidosis. Uncompensated respiratory acidosis is the answer is. Got it? Let me have a quick summary and examples of couple of things so that you'll be able to become confident. So this is example one. Go along with me. Try it. Okay. So pH is going to be 7.28. So if it is going to be less, so I have to say it is going to be acidosis. It is acidosis. Okay. And bicarbonate is normal. Oh, both are opposite. So what I'm supposed to say, it is going to be the respiratory. Okay, respiratory acidosis. So I have to, this is increased, right? So one is normal and the other one is abnormal. So what I'm supposed to give it? It is uncompensated respiratory acidosis. Let me look at the answer first. Uncompensated respiratory acidosis. That's right. Okay. So next sum, example 2. The pH is 7.50. It means it is increased. So I have to say it is alkalosis. Alkalosis, yeah, that's right. And the bicarb is 22. This is normal. Again, it is going to be, opposite. So it is uncompensated only because one is no. Let me see whether it is going to be uncompensated. Yeah, it is opposite. So I have to put respiratory first, and then let me see whether it is uncompensated or not. This is normal, and the PaCO2 is 35 to 45 is going to be normal, right? So it is actually decreased. So one is normal, and another is this is going to be the diagnosis. It is uncompensated respiratory alkalosis. Yeah, good. So hope you're going to go, and if you're going to get the answer along with me, you're absolutely right. And try any time. I hope every question of yours related to the acid-base balance will be perfect. Okay. If you really have a doubt, again go from the beginning and keep listening to it. You'll be able to crack this acid-base balance questions in any recruitment exams or any exams it matters. So this is a practice for you. I'm going to show you the slide and note it and put it in the comment section so that I'll be able to answer to it whether you are right or wrong. Okay. So this is a slide 1. So what does the following ABG indicate? If the pH is 7.48, PaCO2 is 28, and bicarbonate is 20. And the second sum is what does the following ABG indicate? If the pH is 7.32 and bicarbonate is 19 and PaCO2 is 44. Okay, The third one is, what does the following ABG indicate? pH is 7.44 and bicarbonate is 21 and PCO2 is 30. If I would have spelled it more faster, just stop, get a screenshot, and again, revive it. You will be able to get the answer. So comment below. The key takeaway messages is, remember the basics, especially the pH, acidosis, or alkalosis. You need to determine that. And second is PaCO2 or bicarbonate. Identify the issue is respiratory or metabolic. And finally, compensation state is whether it's fully or partially or uncompensated it is. So practice regularly to become a confident in the ABG interpretation. Thanks for watching.